But one group of people who can't afford to be snobbish about the influx of ex-funk fans are the successful local band Depeche Mode. Their music is a blend of the two styles, electronic futurism and disco.
Let's all get together, come and hold my hand. Baby, it's a bright new day.
Both camps, the real futurists and the ex-funksters, buy their records. And it's this combined following that got their first 2 records into the charts.
Get together right now. Yeah, let's get together.
Hey, listen, you're on top of the pop. Alright, congratulations.
When we originally started, we had a bass guitar, rhythm guitar and synthesizer. Then we just gradually discarded our guitars for synthesizers. It was just a natural progression. We just liked the sounds, it was good.
Come on everybody, won't you gather around? Listen what we're trying to say.
But the name Depeche Mode comes from a French magazine called Depeche. And mode is just the word for fashion in French. Depeche Mode. And we just decided we liked the sound of that name. And we chopped off the accent and we just kept the pronunciation.
Maybe I can show you just how.
Depeche Mode show just how much futurism has changed now it's hit Essex. They don't fit into the London futurist pattern. Until the middle of this year, when they became musicians full-time, they lived ordinary lives in Basildon. Andrew Fletcher worked for an insurance company. Martin Gore had a job in a London bank. Vince Clarke did a series of casual jobs. And Dave Gahan, the group's singer, was at Technical College in Southend. They think that their music and their style spring just as naturally from the area as R&B and heavy rock did.
7.
For people our age living in Basildon, there's not a lot to do really, not enough. It's basically just discotheques, and there's a pool room, and you've got to be a member. Apart from the disco, there's nothing much at all. Even though I still think it's a good town to live in. There's not much difference with living in a town to what there is, say, living in London. In a way, it's better, I think. Like, you're away from the hustle of London, and you're still not too far away to know what's going on in London.
Dave Gahan got into futurism in the same way that the hardcore fans like Gary Turner did, by commuting to trendy London clubs from mums in Basildon.
Yeah, I did go into a few clubs. Blitz, Studio 21. We used to hang around with a bunch from Southend who were all club goers. We went out Saturday nights, Friday nights, and then we started up the club, The Cliff, a pub in Southend with Gary Turner.
Yeah, it's got one eye, different colour.
Although the group took both their name and their original musical style from electro disco, gradually they've put more and more of the jazz funk beat into their music.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, lately I've been writing a lot more, well, not funk, it's more sort of disco, you know, blatant disco kind of songs. The kind of style with nice melodies on that. I mean, we still like to maintain a nice melody that would be sort of interesting to listen to, but using sort of funky type rhythms.
This blend of futurism with disco has been so successful that where other local bands are struggling to find venues to play, Depeche Mode can take the pick of the clubs, pubs and discos in the area.
No one was interested in music when we first started. We really had to sort of struggle to find gigs. But now there's a lot more places. Everyone wants electronic bands to play there because it's more popular.
You know, if people want to dress up, it's okay if people want to copy other people, I think it's alright, you know. I mean, I don't really agree with sort of people being, you know, the original punks or the original New Romantics or anything, you know. If they want to enjoy themselves and dress up and look nice, it's okay, I think.
They were packed. I mean, Crocs has always been packed.
Yeah,
it's just
that you notice the change in people, whereas before sort of Spandau Ballet and that were on the telly, groups like that were dressed up. It would just be a select sort of crowd that had been around for a long while before, you know, and doing it before. It's just that it'd been broadened to the public, and they thought it was, you know, they like it, you know, they say, right, we're going to dress up. I mean, it happened with punk. The punk was just the same thing.